Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today our group will present a comparison of personal loan, house loan and saving account offered by two banks, which is Bank Simpanan Nasional BSN and Maybank. Before we begin, allow me to introduce our team member. I'm Alya Syafiqah binti Azmi with nama matrik 01DFI24F1002. My teammate Alya Syafiqah binti Muhammad Saleh dengan nama matrik 01DFI24F1022. And lastly, my teammate Siti Bahia binti Muhammad Yusof, her nama matrik 01DFI24F1016. The title of our presentation is BSN versus Maybank. Your money, your choice. Which bank deserve it? Now, let's compare the personal loan offered by two banks based on four key aspects. The product I choose for BSN is BSN My Ringgit Public Sector, and for Maybank, I choose Maybank Islamic Personal Financial Aid. For the first aspect, feature, BSN My Ringgit Public Sector is exclusive offer to public sector employees and it provide loan amount starting from RM500,000 up to RM400,000 with a maximum repayment tenure of 10 years. For Maybank Islamic Personal Financial Aid, is open to all eligible individuals and it offers financing from RM500,000 to RM100,000 with a financing tenure ranging from 2 to 6 years. Now, let's move to the second aspect, which is interest rate. BSN offer a fixed interest rate that range between 4.60% to 5.30% per annum. However, Maybank have a three interest rate structure. The first one is 6.5% for financing between RM50,000 and RM1 to RM100,000. The second one is 7% for amount between RM20,000 and RM1 to RM50,000. And the lastly, 8% for financing from RM5,000 to RM20,000. For the next aspect, eligibility. For BSN, applicants must be Malaysian citizen between 18 to 55 or 60 years old, depending on their retirement age. They must be employed in the government sector, government-linked companies, GLCS, or organisation with BPS salary education facility. In addition, they must have a minimum monthly income of RM1,500. This is for BSN. For Maybank, applicants must be Malaysian citizen at between 21 to 60 years old. They must be employed in the government sector, GLC or the private sector, and must earn a minimum gross monthly income of RM3,500. And for the last aspect, terms and conditions. BSN My Ringgit Public Sector requires application to be public sector employees only. Meanwhile, for Maybank Islamic Personal Financial Aid is structured based on the Islamic concept of tawarruk. That concludes my part of the presentation on the cooperation between BSN My Ringgit Public Sector and Maybank Islamic Personal Financial Aid. I hope the explanation has helped you understand the key difference between two loan options. Now, I will pass the presentation to my teammate Alya Syafiqah binti Muhammad Saleh, who will continue with the next part. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Alya Syafiqah binti Muhammad Saleh and my matrik number is 01DFI24F1002. Today I will explain to you all about housing loan between BSN and Maybank. Alright, first thing first, I will compare between BSN My Home Islamic Financing and Maybank Maxi Home I. The first one is features. For BSN, Syariah concept is tawarruk komoditi murabahah and financing margin up to 90% plus 10% for MRTA or MATA, early settlement, no penalty for early repayment. For Maybank Maxi Home I, Syariah concept murabahah or ijarah, financing margin up to 90% plus 5% for MRTA or MATA, for early settlement, no penalty for early repayment. Secondly, interest rate for BSN, base rate 2.6% until 50 July 2022, profit rate BR plus 90% to BR plus 1% depend on the property price range. For Maybank, profit rate start from 4.35% per annum. For requirement, BSN Home I, nationality Malaysian citizen, age 80 years old, maximum 70 years old at loan maturity, minimum income subject to BSN internal credit assessment. For Maybank Maxi Home I, nationality Malaysian citizen 2, age 80 years old, maximum 70 years old, loan maturity, and minimum income subject to Maybank internal credit assessment. For the last one, fees and charge. For BSN My Home I, processing fee is waived. Late payment charge 1% per annum on the overdue installment amount. Redemption letter fee RM50 per request. And for Maybank Maxi Home I, processing fee RM12. Later payment charge 1% per annum on the overdue installment amount. And for redemption letter fee RM50 per request.
Hello, my name is Siti Nobahia binti Umar Yusof and my matrix number is 01DFI24F1016. So, I'm going to explain you saving account based on BSN and Maybank. So, BSN, their savings account is basic saving account, meanwhile Maybank also name basic saving account. So I'm gonna explain you the features. So in features, BSN initial deposit must 20 ringgit and the minimum balance in account must 10 ringgit. Meanwhile Maybank, minimum initial deposit is 20 ringgit and minimum balance to maintain is 20 ringgit. For requirement, BSN only access to BSN ATM network. Meanwhile, Maybank free withdrawal at Maybank ATM and ATM of others bank in the MEPS network. And for interest, BSN interest rate is typically around 0.1 per annum for the first 1,000 and 0.2 for amount above 2,000. It also calculate daily and credit monthly. And for Maybank interest rate is 0.1 per annum for amount up to 1,000 and 0.2 per annum to amount above 1,000. Interest is calculated daily and credit monthly also. And for eligibility, BSN offer Malaysian citizen and permanent residents, and it's also available to individual age 12 years old and above, minors need and a guardian. Meanwhile, Maybank also open to Malaysian citizen and permanent residents, and Maybank offers individual age 18 years and above. So that's all for differentiate between BSN and Maybank. So let's go to the conclusion. So for conclusion, after compare the features with requirement and eligibility between BSN and Maybank, we decide to choose BSN is the most affordable and efficiently, because BSN is stand out for its affordability, inclusivity and alignment with Islamic financing principle, making it more suitable for bank and our financial needs. That's all for our group, so bye.